Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's my first ever playthrough of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. This is one of those investigations, like the only investigation that I'm not excited for. I'm excited for it, like, just for the gameplay and the fun of it. But also at the same time, I feel like this is going to be the most confusing one yet. So I'm ready to have, like, my head be in pain. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown, of course. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with a knife, which went completely through the body. They'd also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered with other wounds, but these were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't even tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body, could it really be Kyoko? Or, I don't think it's Kyoko. I have no choice but I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself. No matter what, I have to find out what happened or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime, back to the garden. You know why I think it's not Kyoko? Oh, here's that sound again. Apparently there was a glitch last time I didn't even notice. Oh, you're all here. Time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from the one end to the other. I need to do what I always do. Solve this case. Hinen and Makoto solving the case. While these three dumbos do what they do. Hero's not dumb. That's mean. And Toko. I'm sorry, Toko. Okay. So, the reason I think it's not Kyoko... What is this? The reason I think it's not Kyoko is because I don't think they would kill Kyoko like this. I think this is so anticlimactic to kill probably one of the... Not one of the main characters, like one of the integral characters to the entire game in such a way. It would be very silly. It would be very silly and I wouldn't agree with it. These look like fragments of something. Yeah, there's like a weird thing. They're all burnt, so I can't really make sure. I feel like I've seen something like this before. But where? Was it there? I'll have to double check that later. What do you mean, was it there? What do you mean? The music is freaking hilarious. The knife, of course. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this... It must be the knife that was stuck in the body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body, from front to back. Does that mean this knife is what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, it says, yeah, it's your knife! That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There's just too many strange coincidences. Whoever this person in the mask was that attacked me last night, they were holding that knife. And that same knife was used to stab that same masked attacker we found here. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance, and maybe I would reacted by grabbing the knife. And maybe then But then how did you carry the body all the way up here? And if this really is Kyoko, it would mean Kyoko's the one who attacked me. But why the mask? I just don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way. Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's Kyoko either. If we check the body more thoroughly, maybe then I'll find out for sure if it was Kyoko or not. We know it's not Kyoko. Look at this hand. That's a Witch of Hemwick hand. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of a normal activity. Hold on a second. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned. So I can't make out the whole thing, but it looks like it's a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. Let's see. So we have a picture of a dog. The upper half of the body got set on fire in the explosions, so it's totally blackened. Also, the top half of the body is wet. Because we threw water on it. We're the killer. That's because it got set on fire and I threw water on it. Since I only threw water on the part that was on fire, the top half, the bottom half is still dry. In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So we also have this section of the body, which is the most important. This is the Ambangunga. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burnt up. There's only one little piece left. And then there's this here. How come this is white and this is black? It's strange. It's almost like there was a fire. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. After the body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it, which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? Why do you keep saying it like that? Yes, I'll step away from the dead body. Let's see what else we have to look at here. We have the knife. Wait, the chicken coop. Wait, the chicken coop. Hold on a second. Which one of you did it? 4 chickens. There was 5 here. 4.
Yo.
What's going on, Makoto? Nothing. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens were in here? There's 5. Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right. What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? That's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
What?
I was down here just before nighttime last night, and there was definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the world.
Conspiracy.
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Even if a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore here and focus on the problem, but like when Tagami is at you, you're just like, yes, daddy. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Could it be related to the case? I was doing that as a joke. It worked out anyway. It worked out. This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They're set to turn on 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positive couldn't be changed. Hold on, so the sprinklers are on 7:30 every morning, right? Then if the body was here before then, the sprinklers should have gotten it wet. Which means the murder must have taken place. Oh my god, the half of the bottom half of the body isn't wet. Perfect. It took place after 7:30. So it couldn't have been us. Case closed. Case closed. Book. Bookum. Baguga. Okay, I guess, and then the plant as well. Do we have to look at the plant? I guess we might as well just look at everything. Let's also look in the tool shed too. This is the Monokuma flower, right? Is it true? Does it really eat paper, plastic, and people? Anyway, I don't think it's related to the case, so I think I'll just stay away. Thank God. I didn't want Monokuma to show up and be like, hey, it's me, Monokuma, but do. And like someone said something that's actually very true. Oh, it's a tarp. Wait, was a tarp in here before? I don't remember. I should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. Someone said something that I totally agree with, which is that Monokuma is way more interesting than John Kramer, Jigsaw. And I agree. I think that Monokuma is way more entertaining than Jigsaw. But I think they both are like really immoral people that pretend to have morals, or pretend that what they're doing is like right, and pretend it's the person's fault who's getting involved in this stuff. Who they kidnapped and stuff like that. They pretend it's like, you know, like, I don't kill people, you kill people, which is like one of the worst. Like, it's like, and the fact that like the writers of Saw, like in the first few ones at least, genuinely like, no, okay, actually no, I take that back, because I know James Wan didn't think that in the first movie. He thought that this guy was clearly a bad person, and then they started doing this moral stuff where they were like, I kidnapped you, I put you in barbed wire and salt, you must escape. If you don't escape, it's your own fault. It's like, no, you kidnapped me, dude. You literally kidnapped me. It's your fault. No, you don't appreciate life. You know? And with Monokuma, it's kind of like a thing where it's like, oh, like, you know, I kidnapped you, but you guys are the ones that are killing each other. It's like, yeah, you're forcing us into this killing game. But yeah, I do agree that Monokuma is more entertaining. But I still think John Kramer is entertaining just because he's so silly. Mud, okay, but the underside, it's clean. One side of the tarp is wet and dirty. Something about that bothers me. That's the one thing in here that concerns me. This is the worst song in the game. For a game that has like incredible music and like really tone-setting music and some really fantastic music, this is one of the worst tracks. Crazy Diamond. It's the same thing as written at the back of Mondo's coat. This figure is connected to Mondo somehow. It's definitely intriguing, but I was outside to worry about it. It's not a good song. Good time, Makoto. I want to talk to you. Sure thing, Dad. What do you want to talk about?
In other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Here's a good song. Like, see what I mean? This song is amazing. Alibi?
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear where you were after nighttime began last night. I was with you, Dad. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. Why are you asking me that now? What's the nighttime got to do with it? Isn't obvious the murder took place after nighttime. It took place after 7:30 in the morning. Bakakak. I called you Bakakak. I'm sorry. That's very... I didn't mean for that to sound like that. How can you know that for sure? Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going around looking for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. Hiro was spending most of his time in the garden the last 2 days, so I figured he'd be here. And I confirmed that when I arrived last night, there was no body here.
in other words,
So the murder can only have taken place at some point during the nighttime after I left the garden. Yeah, but like, nighttime bleeds into morning. However, Toko, Hiro, and Hina and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's room to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone, so we went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only one who don't have alibis, are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
And if the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we went to go to Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well. But you never came to the door, so where precisely were you? Dad, I was sick. I'm telling the truth, I was in my room, but I was dead asleep. I had a fever, so... That's hardly an alibi. Yeah, true. You know what I was doing? I was getting some cable from the library. I was going to tie up the body up on 2 weight machines. That's what I was going to do. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite a disadvantage here. Dude, you think I'm at a disadvantage every single time I play this game, and you still don't accomplish anything with me? Like you have literally 3 lines to say something that I appreciate, and if you don't, I'm never gonna acknowledge your character development. Okay, you have 3 lines. Let's go. This not counting this one. Okay, I'm the only one an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? Okay. So you have 3 lines after this. Okay, next time we talk, you have 3 lines.
I know you hate Togami, but this is getting a bit too far.
It's 7 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
Serious.
Well, I was just thinking about when I first found the body. When the body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to help me remember when it was. Monokuma's announced and woke me up at 7 o'clock as usual, and I headed for the dining hall pretty soon. Once I got there, I met up with Hina. That was right around 7:30. Then I headed to the gym where everyone else was waiting. Next, Toko went to go get a pickaxe, and that's when she found the body. What time was it then? Oh, remember it was like 9, was it? When we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 in the dot now, yeah. That's right, it had to have been around 9 o'clock.
know?
Now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can say for sure that the body was found at 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That was a pretty small job, but it helped. It helped. It helped out a lot. It helped out more than you know. As soon as that body bullet... whoever it is, I'm not going to look. I don't want to faint anymore. Hello, Hina. How are you? Listen, Makoto, do you remember how the body looked, before you blew it up? If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask, a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, the wound had stopped bleeding, but the blood on the body was still wet. Said that not to touch it to avoid getting all bloody. But for now, for how much blood there was on the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Wow, thanks. That was a big help. Now that you explained it, I totally remember how it looked. Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember it a lot better too. So thank you. Body before the explosion has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There's other areas I need to check. Specifically that fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go in order to confirm my suspicions, and I still have to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? If that's true... Well, was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? If I can find out more about her, maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person to talk about herself all that much. Maybe if I get into a room, I'd be able to find out more. But the key to a room?
It's all clear now.
It's with Bangaru. I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity. I wish Mondo was around. Mondo would have beaten up this guy 20 times.
Oh, Calvin, a jock beating up the poor nerd.
What about it? Maybe I'm a jock too. I couldn't even get through that. Limit my options. Give me the key to your room. I don't have a choice. I have to see. I don't play sports to the point. And like, people know when they first look at me that I don't play sports. Whenever new teachers come to school that are boys, all the male teachers are like, so what do you play? What do you like? What sports do you like? With me, they were just like, nah. Let's not even ask him. I was even let me borrow the room key. He won't trust us. And you know what? In fairness, I feel like that's true. He shouldn't trust us. Okay, here we go. Here's your 3 lines. Hey, Buckaroo. If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear later at the class trial. Okay. Okay, he did it. Well done. He did it. First line, well done. That's a reasonable thing to say. Oh no, it's not about that. You have the key to Kyoko's room, but I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take the risk. You're the prime suspect after all.
Fair enough. Completely fair.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Fair enough, let's go. Then will you go with me, Dad? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see. Depending on my mood, I may go with you or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, in the meantime, I should look around somewhere else. Maybe I should check out that one area. What one area are you talking about? Am I just so forgetful? Am I so forgetful that I don't even, like, remember this stuff? Where's that one area? Where is it? Where did it have red metal frames? We can't get in there. We still can't get in these rooms. Where had red metal frames? Excuse me, where did it was in the chem lab? It's in the chem lab. No, it's not. It's not. Everything's back to normal. Oh, okay, there's actually something here. Just like with Saika and Taka, Monokuma was responsible, I'm sure. That's actually pretty, yeah, it's pretty interesting to like, I don't know. Like, well, it's not interesting, but it's like, yeah, that's what happens every time. Like, he's gonna rearrange everything again to make it like, almost like a game show, almost. Almost like a game show host. Whereabouts is the red fragment? I'm trying to remember like specific rooms that they were in. I might just try everything. It's not the office. It wasn't the office because I remember specific places. Where's places that I don't go that often? The music room? Like I'm trying to. The red fragments. It's not here. Okay, that's fair enough. Red fragment. It's like it's well, I guess not like a red fragment. It looks like a steel grate on top of a brown fragment. I'm gonna remember specific rooms where they weren't in. Like that's very. I know it wasn't. Wait, was it the art room? I know it wasn't. I know it wasn't here either because we spent so much time in this physics area. I would remember not seeing. I would remember seeing it. The art room, I don't think it is either, but we'll check. Yeah, no, that's not here either. The fact that we don't use the art room all the time is very silly. I'd be in here all the time. I'd be in the art room every day. It's not the rec room, is it? Yeah, everything's back to normal again with this too. Which is hard to even like... It's hard to stomach, really. Wait, am I going the right way here? They sent me back to the art room. I'm gonna delete the game. Damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna have to delete the game. I don't want to. I wanted to play more of this game. 3B. I guess we go downstairs then. Where did we see red, like, steel corners? It's not in any classroom. I know it's not up here. It can't be up here. Wait, no, it's not in the library either, because this is the only room that's up here. The pool? No. No, it's definitely not here either, because I spend so much time here, I feel like I would remember it. So on the first floor, it's not the nurse's office. But then again, we didn't spend as much time here as we probably could. Nah, it's not this either. Fair enough. Oh. It's not the store. The store hasn't given us anything. AV room? You haven't been here in a while. I guess not. Monocam. Wait, oh, by the stairs. The gym. We didn't check the gym either. Because I was like, okay, then we're going into the other area then. But again, I haven't been here as much as, like, I should be. It's not here either? Okay. Yeah. Wait, you can get to, like, the gym up on top, upstairs too, can't you? Like, the first area up here on this floor? Hold on a second. I'm gonna check everything because again, like I feel like I would have seen it though in one of the changing rooms. Yeah, it's definitely not in here. They changed the posters around, which is really cool. No, not here either. Hold on a second here. Let's check the map for a second. Is there any rooms that we're missing here? So this is the gym, first floor. Oh, but they want us to explore here, though. Is there something here? No. Wait, the Monokuma body, I guess they want us to explore? Monokuma's laying dismantled on the floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just the bomb! That's okay, now it makes okay. I was just being like that was me being like, well, I'm not gonna say it was me being dumb. I just didn't recognize the I guess I wasn't looking at the red part of the bomb. I thought it was gonna be off a wall or something. It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb? And that bomb went missing. There's no doubt about that. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments in your dead body have been updated. But it looks like, yeah, it's destroyed. That's why, yeah. Has been updated in the troop load section of your handbook. Look, I've checked everything else I can think of. All left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Bakaru. Okay, let's now walk around the place. I'm sorry that took so long, guys, but I just wanted to make sure. I wasn't exactly sure what was happening. Bakaru! Bakaru, come with me. You think you can go soon, Bakaru? You want to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me. Buru walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on my way to the dorms. Hi. We going into Kyoko's room? Let's go. I can't unlock it myself. I need to ask Buru. Well then, here we go. Buru took the key out and slid into the keyhole and then click. And it's open. Looks like it. Thanks. I feel really weird going into Kyoko's room. Of course, it's clean as F. Get out of here! Boys aren't allowed in here, Bakaru. This is Kyoko's room. What is this? There's something on the table. It's a wood block decoration. Wait.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? It's probably a key. Yeah, it looks like a key. The lockers that are at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for the lockers. I wouldn't know. I never gone to a public bathhouse. Same. Looks like we're not so different after all, Baruchu. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to picture Baruchu doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really what? Unless I'm mistaken. I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Woodblock keys and added to the troop blood section. Okay, so the dojo. The dojo? We have a dojo? Can we leave?
Such ignorance.
Yeah, I was thinking as well. So I was like, maybe we, but like, we're just gonna have to look at her bed and stuff. Here's her bed. I don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as I'm concerned. So the bathroom, maybe we have to look at. Oh, the bathroom's gonna be locked. Yeah. The camera. Wait. You said take a look. Oh, do I have to talk to you?
What?
You wanted to kill me, right? So what is you're looking for? Nothing in particular. I just thought we might find some kind of clue here. A clue that might help us understand Kyoko.
Come on.
You can't be serious. That's why you made me take time out of my search to come here? Sorry. Regardless, if you plan to poking around at random, you're doomed no matter how much time you take. Surely you have something more concrete, something to give us some sort of direction here. More concrete. Oh, I know. Area Kyoko gave me something. What's this?
True.
A symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me. We don't, like, yeah, but she, like, that's the thing. We can't just pretend this is her just for the sake of that. That's a total breach of trust. I should have it here somewhere. Found it. What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it. Well, something has certainly happened, so open it. Yeah, but that's not what she meant, though. That's not what she meant. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. Inside was a single piece of paper. Under the sheets. Under the sheets? What could that mean? There's a ghost under the sheets. It's actually Bakaru.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets, what could it be? Under these sheets! But could something be hidden under the bed sheets? But as I lifted up the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. And it says, over the sheets. Above the sheets. Sex F. Oh, they failed. They failed sex. Student registry. Mikuru Ikusawa.
I see.
It appears to be Mikuru Ikusawa's profile. Yeah, it looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and a profile. That's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said a death without meaning was unappealing, and this is what she left behind. Like, if she is dead, if you think she's dead, and you cried more about Sayaka than Kyoko, dude, you should be in a heap. How you reacted to Sayaka, you should be in a heap right now of tears. Calvin, why do you want him to cry? Well, mother, because it just makes sense. I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Well, I don't have time for your unsentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your frickin' search, buckaroo. Okay. I may never to pull myself together and look down at the profile sheet. The writer of this game is just like, and then another character says, thank you, sir. And then another character says, yes, sir, daddy. Like, that's what the writing is sometimes. Just like, it's Bakujun going, fuck you. And every character going, thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You know? Can we read it? The ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in everything weapon types imaginable. She wasn't very trained in not getting stabbed. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won a survival game tournament and began writing for the military magazines. I guess one of the part of the survival game wasn't getting stabbed. Just before entering middle school, while she and her family were on vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of a young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information. She was never found. Okay, this is super creepy. Because here's the thing, it's like, yeah, okay, like, she's like this specialist, okay, this assassin type character. I kind of assumed it was going to be like an assassin type character, or like a character that they could utilize as like an assassin or an assailant because of the way that they've attacked us twice, whether it be trying to hit us with the knife or hitting us in the data room, you know, the room in the back room, the bathroom. But this idea that they were like kidnapped or they went missing. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later alone and completely unannounced. That is so freaking interesting. I was going to say cool because it's not cool because we don't know what happened. That's like Jin Kazama levels of Jin Kazama leaves, comes back after 3 years, wins the Iron Fist tournament. She revealed that she had joined a mercenary group known as Fenrir, like wolf? Is that what it means? Wolf? I think, let me see, 1 second. Fenrir. I think it's like something to do with wolf, right? Like a wolf? Fenrir. It's a wolf of Norse mythology. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. She insisted, I'm glad I knew that, guys. See, did Tagami know that? No. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she received battle training on her own volition. However, she never revealed why she decided to return home when she did. This is so freaking intriguing, though. Like, this character just became a million times more interesting. This doesn't feel real. The world I gave up, I grew up in. It's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's non-fiction and the other is sci-fi, and there's no way to even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things as just an ordinary person, but then I never imagined I would hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Damn it, he knows it! Bakajunk! Wait, this is canon. Hey, it's like a wolf of like Norse mythology, like, and it's like a, you know. Okay. Oh, you recognize it? Okay, that's actually pretty cool that he doesn't know about it. Like, I know people expect me not to give him any wins. I have given him wins in the past. Okay, I have given him wins in the past. All right, but see, but we have to acknowledge that I knew what it meant in terms of the name. He knew about the mercenary corps. Don't make me look like an idiot again, Bakaru. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. So, like, it's actually pretty cool that, like, there's like this whole new dimension to this character we haven't even met. Like, look at them dropping, like, these breadcrumbs, and it's like dropping breadcrumbs about this character, and then all of a sudden they're like, here's a loaf of bread. Like, slamming it down on the table. This is all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it. Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero. And it's you. What have you got in your pretty little hand there? Oh, you found a profile?
So what if he did?
Hey, don't freak out on me. I'm not gonna hold against you or anything. And in case you're wondering, I don't hold against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag a corpse out here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivores, you know.
Yeah, you're a really bad person. No, you're a really bad bear. You're very bad.
What?
Are rule violations so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about these regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organize and order, which is why even I, as a school headmaster, have to follow the regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying that you have to follow your own rules as well?
Of course. Absolutely. I can't have you complain about how unfair it all is, can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Not really. Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game.
Uh-huh? What?
I don't think I ever actually told you how many participants there are actually. Wait, what?
I was thinking I should actually clarify that.
Hey.
Oh my god, look at this group of people. Taka! When you all first got together in the main hall back then, there was 15 people right there. I think that first meeting may have led to a little misunderstanding among you all. Misunderstanding, are you saying?
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Indeed. 16. Yeah, I got that. 16 then. I kind of figured that, right? Because she said the
Mikuro
16th
Ikusaba.
student.
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair.
Call him what you want.
Watch out for her.
The 16th student, Mukuru Kubukababa. She's part of
The school life.
Oh, sorry, that's not Monokuma. So the one making all the regulations is... Why? Did you say something? Why are you telling us this?
Well, because, like I told you, this killing game was desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Make sense?
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you have for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get, so I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at the sneaky Miss Kirigiri, so I'm going to share a little secret with you. Seriously?
Hey,
You know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, don't tell anyone I told you.
I don't need to know. Hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see, so we know it's not her hand then. At least under the sheets. No, that's all you get. I did I wish that Kyoko could have told us that herself and not hear from Monokuma. So we can only assume that the 16th guy is doing all the rules, but like, could it be one of us? I don't know. I have no idea. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars. Wait, it's on the back of her hand. Was there scars? There was scars. Was there? Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? And that's why Kyoko wears those gloves to hide the scars, which means... those fake nails on the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again? Always. Huh?
What?
Forget about her. What matters right now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mikuru was the student here. Obviously, Monokuma was trying to tell us that Mikuru is the one creating the rules to the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. But the mere fact that he said that proves that Mikuru is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. But also, like, trying to mess with us is just, like, purely for entertainment as well. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mikuru is related to the case? Perhaps she's the one who killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we would have to have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's a student and she kills someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mikuru is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Why do we still think it's Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? In fact, that's exactly what I thought when the investigation first began. You think a lot of things, though, don't you, Bakaru?
What?
Based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my
It's all
mind.
clear now.
Mikuru Ikusaba isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mikuru would the ultimate despair was the mastermind's true identity. But if that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why would the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us?
So
That's a
in
good point.
other words,
Mikuru giving us the information that would raise questions about her would be bold, to say the least. It makes more sense than to assume that Mikuru isn't the culprit. So that's the trap. They want us to suspect her and come to the wrong conclusion. That's what makes sense to me. I've literally been saying this. Jesus, catch up. Hero would have gotten this in 2 seconds. The way you say it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, how could you not have figured this out yet, Makoto? I was shouting it's not Kyoko from like the first second. If Mikuru isn't the killer, then who is? Well, then I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
let's go.
Well, are you coming? Oh yeah, this dojo. We just got here. Okay, I guess it's very new. you like this song? See, like, for me, shredding on guitar was cool when I was a teenager. Oh my god, it's like the least, like I no longer like guitar solos even. Okay, let's open this up. Unless it's like a My Chemical Romance, like guitar solo, they're really good. There are wooden lockers here. They use woodblock keys just like that at those super traditional public bathhouses. It looks like the key we found in Kyoko's room really does go to one of these lockers.
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker farthest to the right? You mean the one I was just looking at? Are you going to direct me to the thing I was just looking at? This game. Hey, you know that thing that you clearly were looking at? Well, I have to seem smart for a moment, so let me just point you to it. You understand what that means, right? I should probably use the key we found in the locker, right? We'll just try it. Oh, I wasn't gonna do that. Thank you, Burgaroo. Thank you. Okay. Oh, Jesus, I wasn't even gonna do that. I took out the woodblock key and inserted it into the locker's metal lock and click. The lockers eagerly accepted the key and it opened. Bows and arrows. Well, arrows. When I was a kid, I used to call them bows and arrows, even though they were just arrows. Did anyone else do that as well? Maybe it's just me. There are arrows in here. It looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks, true? Strong sticks. Titanium arrows have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, there's something else inside the locker. It's a watered ball of duct tape. I wonder what this is used for. That has blood all over it. Is that a blood stain? If it is, that means it must surely be related to the case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could it possibly be involved? It's the culprit. The duct tape is the culprit. I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? Yeah, it is very odd. The locker was hiding items that were clearly related to the case. But how did the key to the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Baruku? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. What next location?
What?
There's still something we need to look into.
What? What?
We need to do more research on Fenrir. You mean the mercenary group that Mercury was a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to do research on something? The boys' bathroom. Let's go. Talking about the archive? That's right, the archive has all kinds of info that the general public doesn't have access to. We don't have so much time before the trial begins. Let's hurry. Well, actually, as well, I was thinking of getting like an extension cord there for some reason. Don't quote me on why. Just a little silly little thing I was gonna do. I believe there's a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Bakujung seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand and went straight to the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. He quickly returned the file in hand. Okay, what is it?
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way through high school without learning a single word of French? I actually did learn French, dingus. Calvin learned French in school, dingus. You dingus. I still know how to say the alphabet. A, B, C, D, U, F, J. I can do it. I'm pretty sure most high schools can't speak French. One time I forgot my French homework and the teacher made me write my homework on the board in front of everyone. It was very harrowing and traumatic. Well, whatever, I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. Never! You have so much to repay, you filthy little freak. You have so much to repay. 100 times, isn't that kind of extreme? Look, he looks like a Jim Henson creation. Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they are a fierce group of soldiers who engage in a direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there was mounting internal tension within the group and they simply imploded. Okay.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some kind of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, the unpredictable and unimaginable world. That's what makes it all so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report says something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, I said Fenrir was the wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interestingly related to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get the tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body, like the side of the leg or something, or their butt. What? They got a tattoo? Oh, the hand. The hand. Yeah, the hand. Could that mean... Yep. We know it's not Kyoko. Already? Already? That was a quick class trial. Or investigation.
And yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth, natural phenomena. It damages us little by little until the end.
I don't like thinking about time.
So...
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial. It would seem the way. Let's go. Don't mess us up this time, Tagami, like you mess up every trial. Please, just stay quiet for this trial and let the smart people investigate this stuff. Where's Kyoko? Whoa, Bagu and Makoto showed up together. Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without word. We've been kissing. Kissing in the archives. We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point? Because ranked high enough to get you guys to go out together? Just the two of you? Yeah, actually, me and she's jealous. Yeah, me and Buckaroo, we're a thing now. We're a thing now. Me and him. We're a thing. We're like a thing, you know. What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself? What? Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what that was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for 5 full minutes waiting for something weird to happen, and then 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
What's going on here? Why hasn't Monokuma shown up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again. What should we do? Should we keep waiting here or...
Or what?
Jesus!
Did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that? I agree. I agree with my boyfriend.
What, I made you wait? You've got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
Wait, what are you talking about? Everyone is here. We've all been waiting for you. No, Kyoko is not here.
Sorry, but you're wrong. But I'm waiting for 10 minutes. So, it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
It's me you're waiting for. I'm here. Oh my god. When I heard the voice, we all spun around to look. She's back! Me pushing off Tagami very quickly. I'm here. There's no rules been broken. Kyoko! Kyoko, you're still alive. No, that's a ghost! Hero, shut up. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Stop talking.
If you want to fight, do it as a class trial. You need to save some for fun for later. I do. Again, I appreciate Hero. He does add some levity to situations, and it's really nice that you have him around. So, like, you know, when I say shut up, I'm just joking.
What?
But it's okay that there's no particular penalty for being late.
Is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, hustle your butts into the elevator. I'll just be one step ahead of you.
When Monokuma was gone, we all rushed up to Kyoko. Kyoko! So you really didn't die?
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die. Thank God, I'm so glad you're okay. Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right, now we gotta deal with a ghost.
I told you to stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it during the trial. Okay, boyfriend. Kyoko, sorry you missed out. Me and Tagami are like a thing now. Whatever, looking directly at Kyoko, Biguru and stepped into the elevator. He has to wait for me. Good call. Who knows what might happen if actually, no, Toko, get away from my man. Toko, step off. before this gets serious. Who knows what might happen to us if you take too long. I'll be happy when this trial's all over. One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before the trial started. Yeah, I agree. So what you think of me and Tagami? Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you. Where have you been this whole time? You used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you?
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second
That's
floor?
right.
There aren't any monitors or camera there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that. I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So,
Just now. I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go into a trial completely uninformed, can I? So that's why you were late.
However,
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you're on the second floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to? Actually, to be precise, not
in
quite.
other words,
I used Monokuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school. What? What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monokuma!
Makoto,
We can go over the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
seem
Because this is probably the most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The class trial is important for everyone, right? So why would she say it's a crucial moment for her?
goodbye.
Yeah, that is pretty interesting. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? Yeah, are we? Are we overthinking it? I better get to stand beside my boyfriend, because if I don't... well, close enough, I guess. I can't imagine ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. A dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes, but it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair. That's a pretty good way of putting it. Oh my god.
I can't wait. I can't
Ew.
wait.
The time for pointless jokes and jabs has passed. Let's get on with the show. The colonel for the 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Yeah, I will definitely save the game here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Okay, so we have a new boyfriend. That's fine. We have a new boyfriend. We're now enemies with Toko. But we discovered so much during this investigation, but I feel like I still know nothing. I feel like I still know nothing, but it is pretty interesting, like, having the Kyoko situation, but not only that, but the Ikusabe situation as well. I feel like they're gonna be related in some way. Maybe Kyoko was one of those people as well. But she still doesn't have her memory, so it's hard to even, like, picture this. Looking at Saika in the corner as well, it's kind of weird. Right? Because it doesn't even feel like she was ever part of the game now because of what happened. Insane.